shooting away the boombot just to be safe. Now, starting up on the defense has to be an advantage coming in here, but it's going to be, Antidote playing very close to the smoke as he gets tagged up pretty heavy. Now, no heal around him to actually regain some HP as well, so this is looking like a nightmare, but it is going to be Amaterasu landing the first kill in the round down onto Strix. Now, we all know how Strix is a very dominating player. Once he picks up the momentum, he doesn't let it go, especially if he's given an operator in hand. But this time, it is going to be him getting shut down very early in the round. Amaterasu now, perfect flank. This is going to be oh so perfect, but look at this. This is like a double flank coming in here. As Amaterasu, good for the first, but not good for the second, as it's going to be easy. Trading it out instantly. Now the rotation comes into pursuit here from Team Mahi as S8UL somehow managed to reach in through heaven with a quick wall towards Wentz as well. It is going to stop any sort of a push coming in from them. Now right away is playing very slow, still pushing him through, and it is going to be him getting not only one, but, well, it's going to be Antidote stealing that one from him. Nevertheless, good round coming into Team Mahi.
Pissed around going in towards the favorite of Team Mahi. He's gonna leave them a very plenty of spot to breathe in for the next few rounds. So Antidote, like we say, is gonna go in with a ghost buy, and a quick timeout will be coming in from S8UL, hoping that there is some sort of it's a tech pause coming in from S8UL. But looking at the current situation, it is looking very much positive towards Team Mahi. Not to forget that Team Mahi did not lose a single game in this entire tournament, and that is what I'm seriously waiting to see, because S8UL being a dominating team so far, we have all seen, especially Binks in the team, you know how dominating race player he is. At the same time, Strix as well. Oh, I can't actually forget of the first game that we saw of Strix with an amazing operator. He just destroyed the opponents with those kills. And I just cannot wait to see anything else that's coming out of this guy.
Well, okay then, we should be resuming back into the game very shortly. It is going to be Strix though with the, as always, annoying sound in towards the metal clanking pipes. I'm not sure why, but I think it's just the boredom getting to him. And oh, okay, we're going to see Notfox joining in as well. Alright. Well, it is a party down in towards Ramen, but exactly how will they be partying this one out is a real question, as Amaterasu will be taking the first peek in towards mains. Walling it off as well. Good choice. The wall will be stopping any sort of an aggressive push towards B mains. Now, given the fact that they only have the Sentinel, which is going to be Killjoy, the second Sentinel, which is going to be Killjoy, playing in towards A, it's a very, very good decision, as you have the entire of mid and B main control with the help of not only Razer's utility, but as well as Sage's. It's going to be Excali now spotting the first and running away immediately. The nade going to do hefty amounts of damage, but somehow managing to escape that damage. It is going to be Strix though. Now all the players getting slowed. It's going to be one trapping away for the second, and he is going to get the second as well. Good stuff. A quick done as dusted round coming in for Team Mahi.
3 kills for Excali. Ooh. I mean, it happened so quick, and the trigger finger was on point, as well as the crosshair placement. Of course, the Team Mahi is there without any flaws, as they all are mechanically talented. But if you notice this one thing, they did not leave their position. Even though they have spotted that there was some guys coming towards B side, they did not leave their grounds. Yes, they did show a little bit of presence towards the B side, but they know exactly what they were doing, and that is what is more necessary. And looking at the composition right now, they're
Okay, then it's going to be Excali now throwing in a boombot very early out into the round to get that B main control. We'll be recovering an Altob as well, while Strix will be taking down Amaterasu for that man advantage. Now, good stuff, but it's going to be Antidote somehow managing to perfectly read Strix's movements. Now, nullification of the man advantage comes into play here as right to ace and Antidote decide to play a crossfire angle and cover each other's back just in case of emergencies. Now, it's going to be right to ace somehow managing to spot Binks' head through the tiny corner, as Edit will be landing 2 beautiful kills. The reload will be coming in for him, and it's going to be right to ace capitalizing on that opportunity. Now Helef coming into the rotate, and he should be spotting one, but doesn't only spot one, spots the second as well. He's going to be right to ace now in a 1v1 clutch situation. The lost round bonus, is it going to be good though? I do believe that she spotted his barrel through the smoke as well. Now, this is going to be all about the patience and all about the game sense. Who has the better game sense here? Who is going to be deciding on how exactly they want to be playing out this round? That is the most important thing. Now, it's going to be right to ace, pushing in towards mid while the spike is still in the hands of Not Fox. 15 seconds to work with. The time is ticking down, and he has to get the bomb planted any minute now because he's going to have to juggle around with his corners as well. Now, he does get onto the bomb side with the quick wall coming into play here, but that's a very open plan, my friend, as right to ace will be shutting him down. What a lost bonus round coming in for them.
More than last bonus. If you look at right to ace's position, he was exactly in mid, so it would be a very easy for him to spot out where exactly the spike is getting spotted, especially the incorrect reading coming in from Not Fox. I mean, like, why wouldn't you go in for a safe plant, going for an open gun? That is gonna cost him a very hefty damage, as they are gonna, as this is a 4th round, I guess they have lost the lost bonus, I guess. But luckily for them that they didn't go in for a heavy buy that round, which is going to give them plenty of room to breathe in, as they have enough of money to work around with the big guns as well. But Pink's on the other hand is going in with a sheriff finds tricks with a judge.
Okay. I guess they nevertheless, it is going to be Excali clutching it up, and 4 rounds come into the favor of Team Mahi.
Okay, Shreya, I'm gonna have to ask you, what are your predictions for this particular map? Who do you think is gonna go in for the win? Because I know that S8UL as well as Team Mahi, they both are amazing team, and especially the map being a defensive sided map. Is it the reason why Team Mahi is having 4 kills, I mean like 4 score difference against S8UL, or is it just because they are a better team?
Well, I really can't answer that. Are they on paper? Yes, I do believe that they are the more experienced team in terms of knowledge in the game and knowledge overall of how to compete under pressure. They are definitely the better paper on definitely the better team on paper. But in my opinion, S8UL, they are a lot of changes have been going on for them. I'm at the Razu though. Well, they're getting a nice flick kill onto Not Fox's head, and it's gonna be a man advantage coming in for Team Mahi. Binks now. He has the opportunity, makes the sound as well. It's going to be Excali shutting down Strix without any problem whatsoever. With only 1 satchel to work with, a 2v4 clutch situation coming in for S8UL. How exactly will they manage to push this one out is the real question. Binks now holding a very tight angle towards CT, or towards Ali as you like to call it. Whereas it's going to be, oh, so close. But Binks now getting spotted. His position being compromised as well. A perfect nade to push him back into that tiny corner to work with. He's essentially in a pretty tough spot. In a pretty sticky situation, as I like to call it. And it seems as though there's nothing really he can do. Now, Helef's timing on this has to be damn near perfect. If he pushes out, it has to be perfect. Now, they're very much aware of every player's positioning on the map, and the plant should be going down any minute now. And as it does, he's going to be hearing the footsteps. And there it is. Easy landing the first. But quick trades coming out of the board here, as it's going to be a quick rush coming onto the bomb side. And it's going to be right to ace, shutting Binks down with 5 rounds now coming into the favor of Team Mahi. But as you said before, Jelly, yes, they are the better team on paper. And just because so much have happened, I could not finish my train of thought. But I feel as though S8UL, they are definitely very individually skilled, and they can put up a great fight. Now, you have a double sentinel play on a map like Split. It becomes very, very hard to push B mains as well as A main. So your last option is mid. But what if you have the Sage Wall in mid? Where will you go from that? What exactly is the play there?
So yeah, I'm looking at Antidote's position, who is gonna stay in the mid. You know that this guy misses quite rarely.
Oh, okay then. Complete powerhouse of a fragger coming out right now from Antidote as he jumps up in the air and hits a beautiful headshot right through Easy Skull. I mean, what was that, like barely 10 seconds of a round?
Probably, but he actually proved my sentence even without me trying to finish the sentence. What I was about to say, trying to contest mid, knowing that Antidote will be sitting there with an operator who never misses a shot. I mean, he rarely misses a shot. I'm not saying that he never misses, but he rarely misses a shot in situations like this where he just got 3 kills from mid.
Oh,
I mean, it's not a good idea to contest
Jelly.
mid.
Look at the map. Look at the map right now. Are you witnessing that? It's going to be somehow Antidote trying to land the first kill in the round. Now, oh, this angle is so perfect, but he has a dash as well. So even if he gets the first kill, he will be using that to go right away. And what a nice flick coming in from him. Now, he's dealing with such tight angles as he's going to get a nice flick down onto Strix. Well, not only with the 3rd kill, but oh, he's in it for the 4th. Does he know that they're on tight as he dashes in and a beautiful updraft to get the 4th kill in the round? What a dominating performance coming in from Antidote.
Oh, we just missed 1 kill from Antidote, but we did sure covered up the other 3 kills that Antidote got over there, and it's crazy sick, in my opinion. I mean, Antidote is literally a killing machine of Team Mahi, and I think there is literally no way to stop this guy. And if you stop this guy, there is a possibility for S8UL to make some decision or to push certain side. But with Antidote present in situations like this and the guys pushing that place, it's not okay.
Oh, no, Antidote. What are you doing? You are just being a menacingly insane player, as it is finally going to be easy, managing to shut him down, stopping the wrath of a player that Antidote truly is. Right to Ace now, playing very menacingly through the smoke. He will get shut down by Strix, as it is going to be a 3v4 clutch situation, a full-blown retake coming in for Team Mahi. The lockdown has been used, as well as Binks will put a bullet right through Excali's brain. Now, nice lockdown, and it's going to be giving a lot of time to S8UL to work with. I mean, necessarily, they have a lot of time now on their hands, and even if a retake is going to be possible here, they're going to have to manage to somehow deal with 4 off angles. Now it's going to be a quick push coming in, as the alarm bot will be spawning not only 1 but the 2nd as well, and Strix shutting down 3 players. Good stuff. First round coming in for S8UL.
First round, as well as a break of momentum from Team Mahi, and this could be the place where they can come back, at least getting themselves 5 rounds in the first half. Because if they need to stand a chance against a team like Team Mahi, you have to do something at this point of time, especially when you're in the attacker side. The blast push, what S8UL has done, is exactly what they need to do again and again and again, and abuse the hell out of it. If you're standing a chance.
Well, Antidote yet again, he has picked up the operator. If he's popping off like that, who wouldn't pick up the operator? Now it's going to be up to Razer quickly walling off towards B mains. In the hopes of stopping any aggressive push. Now, as you can see, there's 5 players stacked in towards B mains, and given the fact that they're giving so much of sound cues as well, this is going to be also menacing, as there's going to be a quick dash out coming onto the bomb site. Now, Strix having to deal with this angle coming in from Antidote is going to be scary. More than scary, I feel like it's going to be impossible for him to deal with this, but it is going to be big bombing the ultimate, and Antidote with the insane flick. Just so good. Now, a 1v3 coming in for him, and it should be a shutdown, but oh, and it's still managing to stay alive somehow in this round as Antidote slowly inches closer and closer, and LF is going to be stealing that kill right under the belt. Good stuff coming in for Team Mahi.
What is the scoreline difference? like 8-1. It could go 4-8. There is still hope over there. We can see, we can actually see the team Mahi on the twice of the score. It is possible to imagine that, but Antidote sitting on 13 kills and 3 deaths, and looking down at S8UL's KD, it's not looking that good. But it's not to forget that both the team are absolutely dominating, and there is chances for S8UL to come up with some sorts of strats, which I don't see is coming in from them. I don't see any strats that's coming in from S8UL that needs to break down the momentum.
Exactly. Very well put, Jelly. That's exactly what I was going to mention as well. No such strats. It usually just seems like a A rush, a B rush. The most textbook strats there possibly is. There doesn't really seem to be any sort of a structure in the type of pushes that they're trying to, you know, capitalize on. And look at this. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Amaterasu gets all of B main control. Now, he did wall it off, and he's going to actually be stuck in that wall. But he is going to be somehow managing to be in a position where it is a one-and-done situation. But will still be good for the first. Now, Excali coming out and peeking in, peering up from above rafters. Will manage to nullify the man advantage that Team S8UL had brought for themselves, and there's going to be Binks shutting down Hellf as Amaterasu does get the first kill in the done. Positioning in towards B mains. The spike has been dropped, unfortunately, so now Team S8UL will have to rotate all the way around towards B main. With only 30 seconds to work with, they have to recover the spike, also deal with Amaterasu, and that is going to be very difficult, as it's going to be Amaterasu now. Coming up and stepping up to a tall task. He takes the wide swing. It's good, but it's going to be all down to that nade that will be shutting down the round. And Antidote is like, did I really have to do anything, guys? Okay, then. I'm out.
Don't really think Antidote had to do a lot over that in that specific round, because he has done a lot in the previous 10 rounds, and I don't think like it is okay for him to just sit and relax in that one round, especially when Excali did an amazing job of doing a hefty amount of utility damage, because race plays is all about doing utility damage more than your guns, and that is what Excali did. Just pretty much describes what a race player is.
Exactly. Very well pushed. Now, look at this. This is exactly what I was talking about. There's no set strategy. People are doing whatever they want. And somehow S8UL managing. And oh, that nade should be the end of it, as it's going to be looking like a very different scenario. I would like to call it a raised diff right now, because look at them. They are just so menacingly pushing in towards the middle and towards wherever they feel deeming to suit their desires. They don't really care. Now, I was about to say a 3v5, but it's going to be boiling down essentially to a 2v5, as Antidote has his eyes pierced in towards Ramen. Now, he does know that there can be a player there, but he's scoping out in the wrong time. Scopes back in, and oh, the shot is good. The shot is done never before. And oh my God! Antidote! You can't be doing that. This is a semi-finals. This is not your competitive game. Hello?
Doesn't really matter if it's semi-finals, competitive, or even finals, which is at this point of time looks very positive towards Team Mahi, as they might be walking towards finals against a gameplay with.
Oh, okay, we are going to be seeing a timeout yet again coming in from Jelly. This is, I would just say, the highlight of my day, ladies and gentlemen, as we should be hopping back very shortly into this game. Now, the flash is good, but not capitalizing on it is the real danger here. You have left Antidote with a lot of room to work with, as it's going to be Excali getting the second kill, in the round, as he shuts down Binks. Now, as I was saying before, that raise div has really come true, as it is going to be Amaterasu not only getting 2, but getting the 3rd kill, and it seems as though S8UL has just been shut down, 11-1. Such a menacing scoreline coming in on the defense.
Switching sides.
Really amazing to see Team Mahi going in with a score of 11-1. I guess this is the first game where we have seen with a score line that huge of a difference. But Team Mahi is going in with 11 rounds, and S8UL is falling back with 1 round win. Not to forget that this map was a pick of S8UL. So, like I always say in every single game, if you pick the map, it should be your domain, and you should dominate in your own domain. Looks like that S8UL is having a little bit of struggle to get any score against a dominating team like Team Mahi.
Team Mahi, well, they are, like I said before, just out aiming S8UL right now with really nothing to do. Very quiet on the map currently as the players will slowly be pushing up ramps. Now it is going to be a sheriff in hand, but Antidote shutting down not only one, having the opportunity for the second, but it's going to be Bing trading out the kills real quick in the round. Amaterasu now walling off the entire heavens, leaving Easy all alone on the bomb side, and oh my god, what is going on? This just looks like a chaotic round coming in from Team Mahi. The execution was right, but I mean, the strategy was right. The execution was just done so poorly. Now it's Cali in a 1v3.
Oh no.
Oh, the turret is going to give away his position, and Excali for some reason decides to have a stare down with the turret instead of going in for Sage's head. But it is going to be a round coming in for S8UL. That is something.
Wouldn't really blame on Excali for not spotting. Up Sage and take her down, because when you know that when you can hear that the presence of bot, who has been the little MVP of this entire tournament, is right next to you, then of course your priority changes and shut down the bot, because you know if you're gonna look somewhere else, the bot will be the one to take him out. So I wouldn't really say that was a fault of Excali, but yes, the execution was wrong coming in from Team Mahi, which is very rare to witness. Oh.
Ooh, hefty amount of damage coming out early in the round, as it is going to be the Bucky landing a beautiful headshot right through Excali's skull. Nevertheless, it is still going to be the opportunity for S8UL to maybe make a comeback possible. But will that comeback really be something that, I mean, it seems like a very, very tall task to deal with, right? You have such a long way to go with 9 rounds in a row to even equalize the scoreline, with Team Mahi only with 1 round win needed to go into match point. Now, that is a very daunting task to deal with, but really, it just shows how Team Mahi, even after losing a man, they are going to be trying to reallocate themselves to a different bomb site and to possibly make a work. And this can work, because look at the positioning of all the players. It seems as though the default setup for them is going to be the Heaven and the A side play, as Easy will be landing no kills, and it's going to be Helif shutting him down and upgrading even up to a Spectre now. Right to Ace is going to get the bomb planted. Now Antidote playing very close to the smoke. It is going to be a quick retake coming in for S8UL. How exactly did they even manage to pull this one off is going to be a mystery to me. Now Helef with the only one with the Spectre in hand, as all the players come showering down towards the bomb site. It's going to be Strix somehow managing to get one, but a quick shutdown coming in from the players as Binks flies through the sky and Edit now clutching up the round. Good stuff coming in for S8UL.
Like I said, a defender-sided map. If you're on the defender side, if you start with the defending side, of course, you have a huge advantage over the opponent team, especially when you're in the map of split. And looks like that it is turning out towards the favor of S8UL, but losing 11 rounds in the first half is what's going to cost them. It's what's going to cost them a little bit, as they need a huge momentum to gain against a team of Team Mahi. And not to forget that Team Mahi, we know Team Mahi for the dominating performance. It doesn't really matter about the downfall that they have faced recently, but it looks like they're coming back for a comeback at this point of time, and they're as well as the commitment to the esports scene.
Cover going out.
Well, the full buy will be coming in, as it's going to be Antidote managing to shut down Easy very early out into the round with a 5v4 to work with now, and only 1 minute and 14 seconds on the clock. The players will be reallocating towards A mains in the hopes of pushing it any minute now, as a utility is being set up for the site's success. Now, still very slow as there is some presence in towards mid and sewers as well. So if in case any of the players have any doubts or any questions as to, hey, are they actually hitting A? There is still going to be someone lurking around in towards mid to make that sound. And now as the players are slowly peering over, it should be the smoke coming down as well as the flashes and utility. That might just be the decider, but Strix with a beautiful headshot coming down onto Excali will be nullifying the man advantage that they brought in for themselves. Team Mahi now having the opportunity to even get the spike down as the entire A bomb site has been left for retake by the players of S8UL. Antidote re-smoking heaven to cover up a line of sight for them. Binks, knowing Team Mahi's sort of a gameplay, he knows that's going to be the perfect plan coming in from right to east. That can just be the cherry on top as NotFox lands not only one but two, and that is the look is good, and right to east whiffing initially, but will manage to get the kill down onto NotFox.
I honestly expected a nice kill coming from right to his, because the way he was staring at Sage in the last few seconds, I actually expected that there will be a knife kill coming in, but that's gonna losing that round is what gonna hurt S8UL economically, as we can see NotFox is going in with a full armor and a Bucky. Looks like we're gonna see some shotgun Sage gameplay coming in, and we can also see how Amitras is going in for a Spectre and a full shield buy. Not a huge amount of option left in his pocket. He's supposed to go in with that buy.
With such less economy, it is going to be Helef though landing the kill and trying to get the trade out on his comrade as well, but it is going to be him landing down to 27 HP to work with. Antidote now given the entire Heavens control, as he will get caught off guard with the turret in hand. Now, that is tough, and he's trying to push in through towards Heavens, as NotFox will be getting the revive down onto Binks as well. Now, a man advantage coming in for S8UL. That is a great opportunity for them to work with, but it is going to be Edit shutting down one player up in towards Heaven. Antidote spotting the other one, and it's going to be a quick trade of frags coming out onto the board here, as it is going to be Antidote shutting down yet again a third player in the round. Is he in it for the ace? That's the real question, but oh, Strix, quick on the trigger finger, will be shutting him down. Now this common angle is just not checked by Strix, as it is going to be Amaterasu closing out the first map with a 13-3 scoreline, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
Your duty is not over.
I guess a second time in this entire tournament where we have seen a scoreline with such huge difference, with the team Mahi coming in with a score of 13 and S8UL coming in with a score of 3. You can see Antidote with a frags of 26 and 6. That's quite uncommon to see in a tournament matchmaking, especially looking at Antidote's gameplay. This amazing operator flex, as well as not missing a single shot he takes. Every single peek he takes gonna be a little carry of the team. I'm very sorry to say that he's a carry of the team, but looking at the frags, I have to say that everyone did their own part of the thing, but the MVP of the game goes to Antidote, as he's gonna get all those kills so smooth and easy. Just gonna make it too easy for Team Mahi.
Well, this was just a massacre coming in from Team Mahi in the first map. But, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry. If you're supporting and you're rooting for Team S8UL, don't be afraid, because the next map is going to be on the map of Haven, where we're going to be witnessing a completely different set of compositions and a completely different style of gameplay. So, yet again, crack open that fresh can of Red Bull and stack back up on your snacks. We will be right back.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
Okay, I got him. Yes.
Missing one Latina.
Yes, nice shot for me. Perfect. Yes.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pay to run my life, sending the rainbows, playing it cool. I don't felt this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again to the semifinales of Corsair Rising Champs in association with Elite Hub. Her 8 teams were invited to face off against each other for a prize pool of 1 lakh. Today, we're going to witness a game between Team Mahi versus S8UL, where we have seen the dominating performance coming in from Team Mahi with a scoreline of difference of 13-3 on the map of Split, which was initially picked up by S8UL, but unfortunately for them, couldn't make up in that same domain. Now, looking at the Haven, which was a pick of Team Mahi. And right now we can see how Edit 99 and Right to Ace both are on a Sova pick right here. And we know how both of the teams are good in their agents. But looking at a quick look at the team competition right now, we can see it's a Xerox copy, except Excali going in with a Reina play, which I don't think is quite common to see
Yeah.
in a tournament. Arena is quite rare, especially after the nerf. I wouldn't say if she was nerf or if she was balanced. I can't really argue on that. That's something that Reina means can argue about it. But coming in Arena pick in a tournament is quite unlikely, and Excali's doing what is not expected. It's gonna actually poke my
Oh, well, it does poke her curiosity, and so does her net go out as well. Well, and that's really unfortunate, but it's gonna be alright because she will be back very shortly. Now, as we quickly load into this first map of Haven, definitely after looking at the dominating performance coming in from Team Mahi, it looks like a pretty simple answer for me to just go and put all my bets and place all my bets essentially in one hat. But I feel as though I'm still confident that Team S8UL can pull things off, and they can necessarily even have a second chance at redeeming themselves. Now, Antidote. Good positioning as he will be dashing in. Caleb though will be landing first as Antidote converts on the second, and it's going to be a quick 5v3 coming in for Team Mahi as the players get the bomb planted as well. Now Strix coming in through towards a link. Now Sua's camp placement is perfect as it will be giving him the line of sight not only in towards Heaven but as well as to CT. Now it's going to be Antidote getting shut down instantly as Binks will be getting the first, but it's going to be instant trace coming out on the board here as right to Ace will be shutting down the